Hey everybody, Steve here. I watched the new Doctor Who, the new first special, The Star Beast, and I just have to say, I'm not going to critique the show. I'm not going to go through, what happened and what happened in the show and talk about it beat by beat. Needless to say, Russell T Davies is back as the showrunner for Doctor Who. Something that never should have happened. He has taken Doctor Who and he has continued to run with the progressive platforms that were set up way back in Capaldi, the end of Capaldi's tenure as a doctor with Moffat. The BBC back then put in these diversity and inclusion rules. So no longer can we hire competent people. We can't hire actors or directors or writers, people who might be able to know what they're doing. We can only hire people now that look a certain way or identify a certain way. Quality be damned. We just want things to look a certain way. And by God, they have destroyed Doctor Who. I mean, the Chibnall era they grabbed a hold of this diversity inclusion mantra and they just ran with it. And they ran it well and truly into the ground. And RTD came in and he said, wait, I can do you better. And by God, he certainly is letting everybody know he can do better. The entire new episode was nothing but a very preachy platform for his agendas. And if you think it's going to get any better, if you think after this show or the next 3 episodes, and then when it gets into the new Doctor, if you think it's going to get any better and he's still at the helm, well then you need to rethink your position on this, because it's not going to get any better. Look at this. This was Doctor Who, the new specials. At first, it was 100% Rotten Tomatoes and 50% audience. 50%, pretty bad. It's half the audience saying it's bad. Now it's down to 89% with the tomatoes and 41% with the fans. It's dropped. Well, it looks as if the fans aren't very happy. The fans are letting people know we're not happy with the way things are going. If you want to like this show, if this is the way you want to see Doctor Who, by all means, I hope you enjoy the show. Embrace it, with both hands. Make it your reality, because apparently your reality is messed up. So you need something. And if this is the best reality you have, God help you. This is terrible. It is terrible. I was done with Doctor Who at the end of Capaldi. I've only checked in twice since the end of Capaldi. I watched Jodie Whittaker's last episode, where she regenerated. That was a slog to get through. And I watched this new one. I watched that Children in Need special, and that was terrible as well. Russell T Davies has absolutely come back, and he has brought. If Chibnall killed Doctor Who, RTD has come in with a can of gasoline, dumped it all over the body, and he lit a match just to make sure it is well and truly dead. Well, thank you, Russell. We appreciate everything you've done for us. Fans, if you are real, true Doctor Who fans, fans of classic Doctor Who, fans of classic science fiction, you'll understand my pain. You'll understand. If you're one of these new progressive New Who fans, I have had a lot of hate hurled at me by you guys. I don't care. I don't care. Live in whatever fantasy world you want to live in. The truth is, this is bad. It's bad, and it's only going to get worse. Not only Doctor Who, but every nerd fandom, comic books, Star Trek, Star Wars, everything, all nerd culture right now has been infiltrated by the progressive left. And now it is a progressive nerd culture that we're living in. I refuse to live in that culture. I am trying to create a new, redeemed nerd culture. This is where you come if you want to escape the god awful progressive nerd culture. Join me. Join me here at the Nerd Way. There are other YouTubers who feel the same way I do. Join them. Hook up with them. Subscribe to their channels. Let's show these progressives that we are done with them interfering in our shows. This is not a platform for their social justice garbage. This is supposed to be a fun, escapist, action adventure show about an alien flying through time and space in a police box and helping people. That's it. It had nothing else. Oh, but Doctor Who's always been progressive. Just because they throw in some episodes from time to time talking about worldviews does not make the entirety of Doctor Who progressive. This is supposed to be a 60-year celebration. And instead of celebrating every Doctor from William Hartnell to Peter Capaldi, not Whittaker. No, not Whittaker. It should be that celebration. But instead, it is being used as a platform to push agendas. Nobody wants it. Yes, this is a rant. I'm ranting right now. But you know what? I don't care. You've taken something that used to be great and you've drove it into the ground, and now you're using it as you've weaponized it to just push your stuff. Well, no thank you.